in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, 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 won't you let the light shine through? In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you,
Hey, what is going on, guys? It's the UndeadGamer here, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new live stream, or it's good. But anyway, me and my friend FSG Official are going to be doing a podcast. This is our official first ever podcast that we have ever done before. We've been wanting to do one of these for a long while. We've been debating it. He's brought up the idea a couple times. I was like, yeah, it's a good idea, but we just haven't really, thought of it that much until today. So this is just going to be a string of podcasts where we talk about stupid stuff, funny stuff, debatable stuff, actually. Gaming, mostly. So yeah, Addison or FSG, either one. You want to go ahead and say hi?
Hello, lovely darlings. I'm here. Hello.
Alright. So, yeah, we're just going to be chilling for about an hour till about 8:30 now, because it's 7:29 currently, or a little bit earlier than that, because my clock is set back a little bit for some reason. But yeah, I just wanted to warn you guys to go ahead and get settled, use the bathroom if you need to, get some snacks, a drink, that kind of stuff, because we're going to be here for a while, and you don't want to get up for this. Okay, so to start off, we're just going to be talking about our first topic. So, our first topic is, you wrote these down, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't know you wanted me to go first. Do you
No,
want me to
we'll
just
both
pick
talk
any
about
one,
it.
or
We'll
do you
both
want
talk
me to
about
pick
it.
the
But what
top
is
one?
your first topic? I just.
My first topic that I have on here says Mafia 3 equals awesome.
Okay.
It's the first one on my list.
So well, I know that you've been playing Mafia 3 like endlessly. You've already beat the game.
3
And
days. I've finished it
non-stop.
twice, and I've been playing it for 3 days.
And it came out
It's
Thursday, didn't it?
Friday of last week.
Okay. So,
So,
what's good about the game anyway? I've never really watched any
uh,
gameplay of it.
everything. From what I've played, which is, again, 3 days, it's probably the most addicting game I've played on the Xbox One. On any game in general. I can't get addicted to games, and that one I couldn't stop playing. It's the glitchiest game I've ever played in my life, however. It's so glitchy. I can't stop the glitch.
What kind of glitches are there?
I mean, game-breaking ones mostly. There's one I had recently where there was 2 upgrades that it told me I could buy, and I would buy them, and if I did anything, if I triggered a cutscene, if I died, if I did a mission, it would like take them away. And I hadn't updated the game yet, so whenever I finally updated it, that told me that I actually didn't have the skills unlocked and they weren't buyable. So I just wasted like $45 million of my money in game buying those over and over and over again, only to figure out I can't buy them. So
Have you played
doesn't
any?
do that very well.
Have you played any like past Mafias? I think I remember you playing Mafia 2 whenever I was down at
I
your
played,
house once.
yeah, I played Mafia 2, and that was my favorite third-person shooter I've ever played in a long time. The third-person linear shooter, linear in quotation marks. And whenever they announced Mafia 3, I wasn't that excited. I was like, it'll be probably okay. And Watch Dogs 2, I pre-ordered it, and then, like, whenever I was like, well, I want something a bit closer, I can probably just wait till Christmas for Watch Dogs 2. And Mafia 3 was an option I had, and I was like, well, I'll go ahead and I'll do it. I played the second one, so I know a lot about the world. I didn't play 1, but I don't think there was any connection to 1 and 2. I think 2 was just an off thing. But in 3, there's a lot of connections to 2. There's a lot of theories that are going around in my head about one of the characters that died in Mafia 2 actually being alive, because they make an appearance in 3. And it's really fun. I'm still debating on whether or not I'm going to put it on my Games of the Year list.
So, what game
the top of
would
the Games of the Year list.
what game would you relate to it the most? Like GTA 5, that kind of third-person shooter.
What game would it relate to the most?
Yes.
Um,
Except for the other Mafias, obviously.
Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs,
So it
because
feels like
of just
Watch Dogs
how
the
it
most?
looks.
How would you say it feels?
Because like it
like
feels
Assassin's
a lot
Creed?
like, it looks a lot like Watch Dogs. It looks a lot like Watch Dogs, and it's got the feel of any GTA game.
Okay.
Because in this, except for the fact that in GTA 5, if I were to say ramp off of a bridge and land on an orphanage and kill 7 orphans, then in GTA 5 the cops would be like, okay, that's fine. In Mafia 3, I even as much as switch lanes without using an indicator and I get shot at. So
So the reason I'm asking you so many
hardcore.
questions is just because I've never played any Mafia. I barely remember Mafia 2 gameplay whenever I was down last at your house. But it's like not time period now, right? It's like back in like the 1980s, 1970s,
No,
right?
it's
60s.
Mafia 2 took place during the end of World War II in the 1940s, and this one takes place during 1968 during the Civil Rights Movement.
Mm-hmm.
And your main character is black, so there's a lot of racial like slurs and crap that come up probably every 5 minutes or every 5 seconds, and like you're called multiple names throughout the game, one of which took me 3 minutes to quit laughing at. like the whole game they discriminate against you because the whole point is you're trying to take down the mafia. So
Mhm.
like whenever you're like they're in a cutscene and you're listening to what's going on or whatever, they'll be like, "Oh, we're gonna kill him and his stupid N-word and N-word and then the N-word over here and the N-word over there," and they like just don't stop saying the N-word, and they keep saying he can't do it because he's black, and he ends up killing everyone. So
Mhm.
it's I really like that.
Okay.
Oh,
So
water. Mm.
basically, what's the main storyline of it, other than just trying to take down the mafia? Like, what's your favorite
Um,
aspect to the storyline?
uh, Probably the fact that it's probably the best revenge story in any game ever. Because every game nowadays is revenge. It's like the new Call of Duty. It's like, oh, your dad died whenever you were little, and you found out it's a secret militia. Revenge. And I just flopped the mic everywhere. In this, it's more of like you know from the start who your target is, and you're slowly working up to that target by killing everyone else. So if like in this game, I think I've killed more people in this game than I have Just Cause 3. And in Just Cause 3, I've killed 180,000 people so far. In this, I've
Mhm.
killed over 300,000 because every mission isn't just walk to this place, get in the car, drive to here, and get out. And oh no, the drug deal went wrong, so you gotta drive away. This in every mission, I swear to God, even if it's like, okay, we're gonna be peaceful, we're gonna approach the guy, he's gonna say, hey, what's up? We're gonna say, hey, what's up? We're gonna exchange stuff, we're gonna talk, we're gonna drink, all this crap, then we're gonna leave. The first mission in the game that says that it's like, oh, we're gonna have like a peaceful resolution. The first mission in the game is the most peaceful mission in the game, and you still kill like 8 people. That in like the most peaceful missions where they're like, oh, it's gonna be so peaceful, you kill hundreds of thousands. Like there's no escaping it. And by the end of the game, it really hits home whenever it's like, well, you're a monster, um, because of the ending decisions and how it affects like who you've killed and who you haven't.
Mhm.
Because it gives you an option of whether or not you want to kill the people it tells you to. And of course, I killed all of them because I'm like that.
So that's Mafia 3. That's the reason it's the best game, awesomest game ever,
Nine
right?
out of 10. 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Shouts 9 out of 10 from a rooftop.
Okay.
Probably 8 out of 10.
So our
8 out
next
of 10.
topic,
No.
this is just kind of like off the top of my head. Our favorite YouTubers and why they are our favorite YouTubers. So
You're not
I've
talking
been
about what we mentioned before the podcast, are you?
what? Oh no,
The
no.
GTA 5 YouTubers.
We'll get into
Trust me,
that
you do
later.
not want to release that chain. I will go nuts.
We'll save that for the ends. We'll go off with the big bang. But yeah, just stick around if you guys want
Oh,
to see
God.
that. But
I just puked up water. Great.
okay. So when did you start watching YouTube? Do you remember? I sure as heck don't. I mean, I remember whenever really started watching YouTube daily. I mean, I watch YouTube for like tutorials and just off and on just to watch some gameplay of some games, but I didn't really start getting into the whole YouTube thing, like watching it daily until recently, like a couple years ago actually. So would you say that you got first into YouTube and stuff?
I always, because I never watched YouTube. I don't think before I met you, I never started watching YouTube because that's like, because the only reason I ever watch YouTube anymore is to watch Let's Plays or watch like my favorite YouTubers do stupid crap. And um, like whenever I met you, I remember me and you used to play Just Cause 3 or Just Cause 2 nonstop. Like that was our favorite game.
Yeah.
And we had like we found every Easter egg. We 100% well tried to 100% it and all this crap. And we had to like look up guides and stuff on YouTube. And I ended up doing the same thing. Um, so I guess it just kind of started there with like just looking up guides and stuff.
Mhm. Yeah, I remember one time I was down at your house and we just played Just Cause 2 the entire time. We would just sit there and look for Easter eggs, that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. It was good times. So a couple years ago, like back
I
in
remember
March.
that's how me and you met.
Yeah, we
It's like how me and you met is through Just Cause 2.
wasn't
Like,
it in
just
fourth?
sitting
It
in
was in
class one
fourth,
day,
wasn't
and
it?
I heard you say something about it. I heard you say something about it. I'm like, wait, hold on, what did you just say? That's like my favorite game. Hold on, what?
Yeah, that's whenever the Xbox 360, like the Xbox 360 had been out, but I think the first ever game I started playing was probably Red Dead Redemption. That was the first ever
Yeah.
game I played on the Xbox 360. But the
So
first
I
game
got
I got
mine in
was
2010.
yeah. Oh, somebody from the
Yeah.
questions and the comments or whatever asked what's FSG official. Would you like to sum it up
Oh,
for him?
what it means? It means Fuzzy Socks Games. Because I had a poll one day on Twitter. I'm like, what should I call my YouTube channel? And I had like 20 different things, and only one person voted for Fuzzy Socks Games. I was like, well, good luck. You got it. Congratulations. So that's when I named my YouTube channel, and that's like the past 4 YouTube channels that I've had is Fuzzy Socks Games. And this is like the first one that I'm still rebooting and doing stuff with. So
So that I hope that answers your question. Stands for Fuzzy Socks Games. And his channel's in the description below if you want to go check it out. So anyway, back to our favorite YouTubers. Who would you say is your favorite YouTuber? Like that you watch most often?
recently it's really fluctuated, and I mean I just go back to Nerd Cubed because he's my favorite one. He's the one I always go to.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Nort. No, not him. I'm not going to mention him yet. He no Nerd Cubed because he's like my voice. He says the things that I can't say about games. Like, because if somebody asked me to review a game, it's all right. He would like review every single aspect, break it down, and then say, yes, this bit's good, this is good, this is good. He'd add that all up, and then he'd give his review. And I just say, yeah, well, I liked this part, so that's I like it. There you go.
Okay, so I just got one thing for you, but what would you say separates him from all other game review channels? Because there are a lot of game review channels out there. They all do their own type of style.
He's not a meme YouTube channel because YouTube channels like Mini Lad and Smitty and like not PewDiePie and Vanos, people like that. I like to call them meme channels because they're the channels that through everything they do, they play like that horrible trumpet music. They're like, oh, look, this is funny. Look, somebody got shot in GTA 5, GTA 6 confirmed. And it's like just this constant thing. He doesn't do any of that. He does, from his knowledge, he makes all these references to stuff I don't even know about. Like, he makes a lot of wrestling references. I don't watch wrestling that often, but like, if I did, I'd understand it. You can understand everything he does. Everything he does is reasonable. He makes jokes about America, and he's not even American. Because he relates to all of his audience. He doesn't just relate to one part, and that's the 4 people that subscribe to them for them and not for their crappy memes. And like he's serious about everything. He doesn't joke about a lot of stuff. He's not sarcastic unless he's talking about rape. And he just does everything right. He doesn't, like, not that I've seen he doesn't do much wrong. He doesn't like make people believe in what he believes. He has his own. He's open-minded. That's mostly why I like him.
So, how long have you been watching him for? Exactly. Like, when did you discover
73
him?
million years.
How did you discover him? That kind of stuff.
3 years ago, I was like, hey, what was that? Because that was when I really got into GTA 4. That's like when I bought GTA 4, and I was like, oh, this is going to be the best thing. I'm going to play this all the time. And whenever I was playing it, I was like, well, I wonder if there's any like cool things I can find and unlock, because I had finished it and I was like, oh, that was really fun. I'll go and I'll see if there's any secret things I can unlock. And any secrets, and that's when I discovered the ability of cheat codes. And it was like the funnest thing. And I found a video called GTA 4 Carmageddon. It was by Nerd Cubed, and I watched it and laughed for about an hour and a half while the video was paused. and and then like about a month or two later, I was like, man, I wonder if that guy does more stuff, because that's when I really got into playing more games or whatever. Because I played games, I just didn't play them as often, and that's when I really got into what I like gaming and YouTube and crap. And I went back to his channel, and he had all kinds of cool stuff. And that was around when GTA 5 came out, and I watched like every single one of his GTA 5 videos. Every single one. They were so funny. And I eventually just subscribed, and every time he uploads a video, I watch it, except for his Prison Architect series, which is not that great. But yeah, he does like 4 edited, like highly edited 15-minute videos a week now. So those are always pretty fun. He did a 2K17 video today, WWE 2K17. So I'll have to go watch that here in a little bit. But
all right, so that covers your favorite YouTuber. So let's get on to mine. My favorite YouTuber would have to be McJuggernuggets. I've been watching McJuggernuggets for about 2 years, I would say. And the way I found him was I was on YouTube one day, and I found his kicked out series, where he got kicked out. Apparently kicked out, I put in quotation marks because it's fake, obviously, because he revealed that his series was fake a long time ago, a couple months ago. And so yeah, I was sitting there watching all of his playlists and constantly subscribed to him. I would get home from school, watch all the episodes until it was time to go to bed, and then I'd get right back on it to the next day to finish the rest, that kind of stuff. And I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go to his main channel and see what's going on. And so I was kind of mixed up. I was going through all of his vlogs and stuff because he was right in the middle of the Psycho series and all this other stuff, and it got confusing to me. But after a while, I picked it up and everything like that, and got used to it. And so you don't have much experience with McJuggernuggets. You don't watch him that much, do you? Or do you know what he does, that kind of stuff, or?
no.
Okay.
I know that he does like the psycho dad thing where his dad he buys an Xbox One purposely just to destroy it. And that's what I don't understand. Like, he makes money from YouTube. He makes a lot of money. But I don't understand why you have to go out and say, I'm going to buy this Xbox One, and then tomorrow I'll come back and buy another one just to destroy it.
Okay,
I don't watch him because he doesn't really make a lot of sense.
I'll get onto that in a second, why he does that. So, anyway, the biggest reason I admire Jesse and his whole family and his whole channel is basically because he did such a good job at telling a story that it just blows my mind. I think he has like over 600 videos that are vlogs, challenges, skits, obviously all fake, and acted out for 3 years by his entire family. Every single video choreographed and planned, and it just, the amount of work that went into that, I can't even imagine. And it just blows my mind that he pulled all that off, and didn't have as many mistakes as other movies do. And he's bigger than Hollywood currently, so that it just blows my mind. And he just has that great emotional connection with his audience, just that it just inspires me to be a better YouTuber and stuff like that. So yeah, the reason that he, like you were saying, you don't understand why he destroys all of his like Xboxes and buys new ones purposely. So basically what his goal to do was to tell a story about child abuse and domestic abuse, that kind of stuff. And it was just about a guy who wanted to do gaming for his job. He wanted to do something a little bit different from his dad, and that's a big problem nowadays. Parents don't see that there are a lot more jobs out there than they had back then. There's a lot more online stuff now. It's all going online now. parents don't realize that, and they're like,
Back in 1913 when my dad was born.
yeah. Same with my parents. Like, my dad told me the other day, and I was like talking to him about it, and he said, "Yeah, it's not gonna happen. You got to get a real job, stuff like that." And I was like, did you just challenge me? I think you just challenged me." And
You like you like invite your dad to your house in the future, and he's like, "Oh, son, I don't see your house." It's like, "That's right," and the ground like opens up, and an elevator like raises, and you have like a whole underground base. He's like, "What did you buy? How did you buy all this stuff? What job do you have?" It's like, it's called YouTube.
yeah, you should try it. But yeah, like almost every parent I mean, of course they want to support their kids and their dreams and whatever they want to do, but most parents now think that a real job is going out of the house and doing it. But his story was telling about a person that was in that situation, and it was a psychotic family, and dad and brother and mom and uncle, that kind of stuff. His whole family was psychotic, and basically he just wanted to tell a story. That's the main reason why he just kept on destroying his stuff. Is, well, whenever he first started it, obviously he didn't really expect it to go anywhere. He just thought that it was, just something to get views from. And so he got a lot of views on his Psycho Dad Mo's Games video. And, so he was like, you know what? I'm going to keep going with this. And, eventually, after he got over the views aspect, he decided to, use it for a storyline, which he told out amazingly. It's like 7 hours long just to watch all of the Psycho videos. It's insane. I couldn't do it. I mean, I got right there a little bit towards the beginning, but I still couldn't go back and watch all of them. They're just too long, 30-minute vlogs, 20 to 30-minute vlogs, like, for each video. It's insane. But, I was thinking one day to myself, I would like to act out, like, a movie or something like that. I think that'd be really, really cool. So, I just started watching him more often, and eventually I grew closer to his channel, stuff like that. And by the way, he follows me on Twitter, just just throwing that out there. But anyway,
GTA 6 confirmed. No,
but yeah, that is the main reason he's my favorite YouTuber, is because he's just such a great storyteller, and he can get his emotions out there like really easily and connect with his fans easily, that kind of stuff. And he can even tell stories without even like telling us. And people get really mad at him for doing that, but it kind of takes away from the whole experience if you tell. It's like, hey, this is going to, all the next couple videos for like the next 2 months are going to be completely fake, just to let you guys know. Like, it just kind of takes away from it. It's like, oh man, this is really fake. This would be really creepy and cool if it was real. That's what he wants it to be like. Creepy, cool, interesting, sad, that kind of stuff, because he wants you to make you think it's real. So yeah, that's I kind of went on a little bit too long there, but that was my favorite YouTuber and why he's my favorite YouTuber. So I'm just going to go ahead and take some time here to answer a question from the viewers. So he asked, are you guys superhero fanboys like me? So would you say you're a superhero fanboy? Like, do you really like superheroes?
I like superhero games and movies, mostly movies, not the game. I have 2 superhero games right now, probably one. I have the Amazing Spider-Man 2 for the Xbox One, which I absolutely despised. But I'm more on the movie side of things. If you want a real answer, right now I have pre-ordered my tickets to see Spider-Man: Homecoming and the new Doctor Strange. So, yes.
Well, superheroes for me just kind of seems like something that I'm not really interested in. I mean, I would watch a good superheroes movie, but I don't look forward to movies. I mean, whenever I've seen them, I mean, they're really good movies. I can't contain that, but whenever I see a superhero movie, I'm like, yeah, it's a superhero movie. I don't die for it. I'm more into like the Hunger Games and Divergent kind of stuff like that, like the really, really dramatic and, freaking cheesy stuff. So, yeah, that's just my whole view on the superhero thing, my favorite superhero, if that's what you're wondering, is probably Hawk. Hawk's my favorite, mostly just because, just the way he is, I just like it. But he also asked another question here. By the way, I hope that answered your question. He says, "What are you thinking of, Justice League or Homecoming?" So I don't know.
The new Justice League movie or Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah.
I'm on the Spider-Man Homecoming side of things, mostly because I'm not the biggest fan of DC. I like DC. I think DC's got a lot of good stuff. They've got Batman, so there you go.
Yeah.
I like Spider-Man more because I think Spider-Man's the most. He reminds me a lot of Deadpool. I think if they made a Deadpool Spider-Man crossover like they did with the comics, if they made that a movie, that would literally crap money for Fox. That would make so much money they wouldn't be able to hold that money in any storage room because it would overflow and break the door. It would. It's because to me, Spider-Man is connecting on my level. He's cocky. He's funny. He does a lot of stuff that like not any other superhero could do. If you ask Iron Man to do a backflip, he wouldn't be able to do it because he just wouldn't. I've never seen Iron Man do a backflip. No superhero can do what he does unless Batman suddenly became Spider. So,
yeah, I think my favorite is probably Marvel. But, however, my favorite superhero, like, on DC side, would have to be Batman, just because of the story it tells. It's about a boy, and, like, he doesn't have, like, any actual superpowers, which I like about him. He can still, it shows that you can still produce a good movie, but, like, without having superpowers. I know that, that Spider-Man didn't really have superpowers except, he got bitten by a spider and now he has, like, the senses and sticky hands and that kind of stuff, because,
sticky hands,
yeah. But I hate how they made it where he had to build, like, the electronic web shooters. I hated that. I think it completely took it away from me. But, I thought
they didn't
the new
do
Spider-Man,
that in the Tobey Maguire stuff.
Yeah. That's the reason I like that better. But, I really like the actor and, the one, what was the actor in the newest one?
The newest, the Amazing Spider, that's Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, I really like that actor. I think he did a very good job at acting.
He played a really good Spider-Man. He did a fantastic job. And then they're like, funny. Oh, okay, so we want to put him in the Avengers. They're like, nope. And then they, like, did, what's his face, Tom Brady? I don't remember. It's like Tom something. It's not Tom Hanks. I don't remember his name. Hold on, let me Google it.
And so while he's Googling that, but yeah, just the way they tell a story is just absolutely amazing. I like the way they tell a story. It's about a person that loses their a boy that loses their parents and is raised. Was he raised in, it's Tom Holland, he says.
Tom Holland. Okay, yes, thank you.
But yeah, I just find the story absolutely amazing. So continue with what you were saying.
I don't remember what I was saying. But I do have a quick note. If I suddenly drop out and quit saying something, that's because my internet is awful and I probably dropped out of the Skype call on accident.
Yeah,
so if I leave and never come back, Trevor has to host the podcast indefinitely. So
hopefully that never happens. But we're about a little bit over half an hour in, so I think I could host the rest of it. I would just need to come up with some of the topics we have. I never get on anymore. Yeah, sorry about that, Cold Chicks. I've just been busy a lot with school lately. Summer was I was just constantly playing video games a lot. So, school's been taking a big toll on me with doing projects and trying to get my grades up before report cards came out and stuff like that. That kind of stuff.
All right, I'm going to bring up a topic real quick because this is kind of ridiculous. I have it written down on this post-it note. Hold on. proof, I have a post-it note. I wrote down on the post-it note that Rockstar Games, the people who developed the Grand Theft Auto and Max Payne series, have said they're not going to be making any new game until late 2017 at the latest, which proves that they've finally discovered the gloriousness of microtransactions. Because they've made over $500 million from the microtransactions in GTA Online. So if GTA, the next GTA, or the next Max Payne, or the next Bully, or the next LA Noire, or Red Dead, or whatever, it better be good. Because if they've made that much money, if it does not lead up to expectation, then they need to use more money next time. Because they clearly have that money.
So, moving past that, I'm gonna answer another question here. Hardbuyer, by the way, I'm eating a fruit roll-up, so that's what this is. But, anyway.
You're like,
oh my gosh, it's stuck to the freaking wrapper, what the heck? Oh, now the food has the wrapper on it, that's just great.
oh dear Christ.
Oh gosh.
Oh, just doing a quick, just doing some math real quick. So the the amount of money that Rockstar has made from GTA Online, and the amount of money you need to buy a yacht in GTA 5 is $9 million. So that's about 100. So it's hold on, wait, no, the amount of yacht price. So it would be about $12 million for a yacht in real life. So if I go Rockstar Games, net worth. Oh, over $900 million. So, like that if Rockstar Games have over $900 million and the amount of yachts, the price of a yacht is $11 million, and Rockstar Games has over $900 million. That's about 71,000 yachts. So they could buy about 2% of their player base, actual, physical, real-world yachts, plus moorings. So they should totally do that. That would be great. That would be a lot of yachts.
All right, so answering the question, sorry about that. Can you join? Well, you see, the thing with podcasts is you kind of have to talk, and I know that whenever me and you play,
I can't see the chat, so let me actually see if I can pull this up. Are you streaming on YouTube or on Twitch? Because I was not informed. Okay, well then it should pop up. But it would be totally weird to hear myself talk and watch that at the same time. Yeah, there it is. The Undead Sucks podcast #1.
But, I remember whenever me and you played, you didn't really want to talk and reveal your identity and stuff. But this is live right now, so we're not playing games or anything.
Almost out of water.
All right, so what's our next topic we have written down? What was another topic? With not the GTA.
I have. Oh, okay. I have the No Man's Sky review score thing on here about how it's now the lowest rated game on Steam. Not even gonna talk about No Man's Sky and its disappointment.
We have to. We have to put something in here. All right. So, No Man's Sky, officially the most hyped, but yet worst game.
Exactly.
Of this generation.
That's how I'd put it. if you haven't played No Man's Sky, imagine if GTA 5 didn't have blocks as graphics and instead had a awful 3D effect with animals that are sometimes shaped like seals and have tusks and giant legs, and you can walk through them, and there's spaceships that don't really work that well, and you could fly to other planets that are too close together, because if they were actually that close together in real life, they'd crash together and blow up and explode. And if you have a dream of ever becoming a space pirate, it's not the game to play, because in that game, the only way to play is a miner.
Yeah,
Not minor is in 14 or 16 and below. I mean, minor is in an actual miner, because that's how they made the game.
I think the
Only way.
I mean, not the aspect, but the concept of No Man's Sky is pretty good, but they ruined it. It was supposed to be this epic game where you were going around space, and it was online always, and you could just discover space and fly around in these awesome ships and explore the planet. And in the trailer, the graphics looked like better than GTA 5, and then whenever you get into it, it's like, oh yeah, it's Minecraft, but it's.
Wow, I didn't know I was playing a 3DS.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just.
It's awful. It's so bad.
$60 on Steam now. Did you know that? It's
no, is it really?
Yes.
Hold on.
For the amount of bad reviews it's got, I'd like to pull up Steam right now, but I can't because it'll lower my connection quality, stuff like that, and I want to do that.
That game is not even worth $5.
Yeah,
that game is not even worth $5. At least it's worth $5 more than Homefront: The Revolution, though. Homefront: The Revolution, I would rank the lowest of the low. I have never played a game as bad, but that's for another time. Yeah, No Man's Sky, I had all kinds of faith in. I was really excited and hyped for it, and when it came out, it turned out to be Minecraft 2. This time it's in space.
Did you actually buy No Man's Sky? I don't remember if you did.
Yes.
Oh, you made a big mistake.
And played it.
Oh, I didn't know you bought it.
I returned it because after 2 hours or whatever, it will let you return games. After 2 hours, it'll let you return games for the full price. So that's what I did.
What about the warranty?
And it was the worst thing ever.
Right, so UndeadGames Undead Games, yeah, that's right. Worst channel, I was going to say worst thing ever. But, it's true. But, No Man's Sky, worst game of the generation, of the century. It was good to start off with, but, the concept of it was pretty good, and then they just ruined it. I feel like it went on a completely different path than it was set for. I was really excited for it. I was expecting.
It's not even that the game is bad. It's just the fact that they marketed it as a completely different thing and created all of this hype. And then whenever they release it, it's none of that. It's this one tiny little thing that they mentioned, and nothing else is in it. And if it was marketed as that, it probably would be better.
Mm-hmm.
Except, they didn't. In one of the gameplay trailers for No Man's Sky, there was a group of this pack of deer. These deer creatures with seal ears or whatever. They were running through the forest because there's this giant rhino dinosaur chasing them. That never happens in the game because the animals clip through each other and just don't react to anything.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a death shark on land at one point in a screenshot. And they didn't even manage to base their worlds properly, because everything there, if you have water on a world, then all the water creatures can just wander off on land, and it just doesn't make a lot of sense.
So I want to take some time to answer a question here. He wants to join the Skype call, but the thing with that is, it's
our special guest. No,
you have to talk, dude. If
I'll let you handle this one.
you have to talk. So, yeah. I know you don't want to talk or anything, but you have to talk. So, all right. So on to something that I didn't discuss with you, but I know that you were telling me about these a while ago. So, we are going to be looking at some funny Steam reviews. So,
oh dear Christ, I love these.
So, yeah.
Okay, hold on. if you all don't know, I don't know if Trevor's ever mentioned this or not, but I know I have on multiple occasions. There was one day where I found a game on Steam called Jesus Christ RPG. I read through every single review. I spent 4 hours one day reading through Steam reviews, and they are the funniest thing I've ever read, some of them. They're so hilarious.
All right. So
Just go ahead. I can't
some of these may not be
designs.
as funny as some of the ones that you read the last time, but you know they're still comedical. Yeah, that's how you say it. Anyway, funny Steam reviews. So this is a negative review on DayZ. You know DayZ, the zombie survival game, kind of like Arma, that kind of stuff. It was originally an Arma 2 mod, DayZ. So basically, this person, let me move this over here, sorry about that, but this person left a negative review, not recommended. He says, even a locomotive from the 19th century has a better engine than this game. So, I played DayZ, I played Arma, I played all those games like that. It's true. It's true. I 100% agree with this because its engine is really, its game engine is so bad. You know, it's got too many bugs in it. It hasn't been updated in so long, and it's just kind of dead, you know. So I mean, the community is cancer.
Okay, let me get on Steam.
So, all right, so this is also another Steam one. It's not recommended. Let me see. Okay, this is wish I could market a zombie game without actually creating a zombie game. That's okay. Okay. Can't wait for my grandchildren to play the beta. Oh, oh, because DayZ is still in early access.
Because I'd agree.
It is still in early access. It's not even in beta yet. I forgot about that. I can't wait for my grandchildren to play the beta of this. Oh, that's so true. I would rather drink bleach than buy this again. Okay? Oh, okay. This is pretty long indeed. Oh my gosh. Okay. My grandfather smoked his whole life.
I'm actually going to look up Mafia 3 reviews.
My grandfather...
Oh my god, I've seen this one.
Okay, my grandfather smoked his whole life. I was about 10 years old when my mother said to him, if you ever want to see your grandchildren graduate, you have to stop immediately. Tears welled up in my eyes when he realized what exactly was at stake. He gave it up immediately. 3 years later, he died of lung cancer. It was really sad and destroyed me. My mother said to me, don't ever smoke. Please don't put your family through what your grandfather put us through. I agreed. At 28, I have never touched a cigarette. I must say I feel very slight sense of regret for never have done it, because this game gave me cancer anyway. Oh! Oh, dang! Oh, that was great. Oh, that was good. I like that. Oh, okay. So, one more from me, and then you can look at Slim if you want. But, this is a Dying Light review. Now, I know you like, Dying Light. And
I do.
So, basically, it's this pretty long one, too. It's a recommended one, so it's not as negative, so I don't know if it's going to be funny or not. So, okay. It's like Far Cry and Mirror's Edge got married and then later had a divorce, and Mirror's Edge married Dead Island. They had a baby, but the baby actually belonged to Far Cry and Mirror's Edge knew that, but Dead Island was all, what the is this? Are there zombies? And then they had another baby, and this one belonged to Dead Island, and Dead Island found out that Mirror's Edge was lying to him, so Dead Island shot his wife and then himself. So then afterwards, Far Cry's kid and Dead Island kid had to incest, and out popped Dying Light. So yeah, Dying Light is pretty good. What the heck? It sounds like a soap opera right there. Like what? You just left a soap opera, like freaking origin story on this thing. Freaking, oh my gosh. Grab it, quit. Grab it, no. Hold on a second. Yeah, you can talk about some funny Steam reviews while I get my dog calmed down.
Okay, listen to me. Okay, while he goes and gets his dog, I'm trapped in his basement. I'm not actually in the Skype call with him. I'm actually right next to him talking into the microphone. He has me handcuffed. Please send the police. I think I hear him coming back. Okay, just act casual. I'm going to pretend like I'm reading you a funny Steam review. Everyone start laughing in the chat. Okay? Everyone just start laughing, and I'll pretend like I said something really funny. Just whenever he comes back. I don't know where he's at. It's kind of scaring me a bit. He does this to me often. Whenever we're in a Skype call, he'll just leave and he won't come back for hours. Whenever he comes back, just pretend like I said something funny and start just laughing as loud as you can in the chat.
Oh, okay.
As loud as
I'm back.
Oh. Yeah. See, the YouTube chat really liked that Steam review. Oh man, I accidentally closed the page. Oh man, it's so funny. That was great.
What did you say?
So, I'm gonna go ahead and make it. Nothing.
All right, I guess I'll just have to find
I
out
may-
once this recording back. All right, what's my time? 53
I'm not
minutes.
telling you.
Okay.
You'll have to find it out.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm actually
Oh.
looking through.
Okay, this one's a short one. This is for Fallout 4, and it's a recommended one, and I've nearly finished making my character.
How many hours is it? How many hours does it say play?
1,779.7 hours on record. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna see. I found Farming Simulator 17. I'm gonna see what the reviews for the. Oh, there's no reviews for it. Okay, what about Farming Simulator 15? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
All right. So read some of those, and we'll move
I
into
had
our
an
next
idea.
topic. Oh, so can you join the Skype call? Well, the thing about that is we're about to end in a few minutes with our last topic here, so, it'll just kind of a waste of time after. So I'm not saying that you joining us is a waste of time, just that, it'd be kind of useless for you to join because, we're about to end it up. And, it is the Undead and Fuzzy Socks, podcast thing. We set this up together. So, I apologize for any inconvenience that it may cause you, but, we just wanted to do this together for now. We may take guests later in the future, but this is just kind of a me and him thing currently, so I appreciate it. But yeah. Alright, that was a funny review. Yeah, it was. I love reading these things.
Okay. So, my page won't load, and I looked at Farming Simulator 15. There was no funny ones. Would you like to pick a topic, or do you want me to?
All right. So, since we're coming to the very, very end, or close to the end, I think we're going to go ahead and pull out the GTA 5's channel.
No!
Yeah.
Please don't!
We
Don't release
have
the
to.
chain. I will go nuts for like 25 minutes.
So GTA 6 was confirmed
It's
yesterday.
so
Lispy Jimmy made a video
Exactly.
where he. Okay.
It's called Goatman Confirmed. In the video, he confirms GTA 6. You may not believe it, but
Okay, go ahead. I'm just gonna relax, eat another fruit, roll up, and
Okay.
just sit here and
hold on. As
go
a matter of
off.
fact, I can relax too. I'm gonna kick my feet up.
Okay.
Crap. Okay, my chair's falling. Okay.
All
Hope
right.
my chair doesn't snap under 7,000 pounds of pure sobbing man-child.
Okay, you go ahead and get yourself started. I'm just going to relax and eat some snacks.
GTA 5. GTA 5 and me over the years have had a very good bond. Okay, I really like GTA 5. I love it so much that it was almost my game of the year of 2014 whenever I finally got a chance to play it, and it came out in 2013. Me and it had a really, really bad falling out whenever I discovered a thing called GTA 5 YouTube channels. These YouTube channels are probably the most trashy clickbait things on the entirety of YouTube. There's one in particular, actually multiple in particular, one of which I'd like to point out is called Not Point 4 Live. I've got no bad rap with Not. I don't. I like him. But the content he puts on YouTube, I don't know how no one has caught on to it yet and how bad it is. Because the other day he posted a video called What's Inside the Playboy Mansion, which is in GTA 5. And the whole video, it is like 15 minutes long. And in the video, he says that you can't go inside of it, but there is a little archway that you can stand on top of if you no-clip through the building. And then he goes on saying that it would be nice if they added interiors into the game. And that's like in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, I could say you can't go inside the Playboy Mansion. However, there is an archway you can stand on top of. And that would be pretty cool if they added interiors. And just tell me what interiors you like to see in GTA 5. No, he doesn't say it that way. That would be in like 30 seconds. No, he has to drag it out and say the same exact thing over and over and over and over again. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know if I've actually pushed myself into my desk now because I'm about to go nuts. If you're going to make a video that has a topic, if you're going to talk about the state of the industry, okay? You don't say, I think the state of the industry is really bad. Why is the state of industry really bad? Because I think the state of the industry is really bad. I'm going to tell you why the state of the industry is really bad, because I think the state of the industry is really bad. That's exactly what these GTA 5 YouTubers do. They don't explain anything. In a video I watched the other day, my voice is cracking, by a YouTuber called Lispy Jimmy, he made a video talking about the release date or the location of GTA 6, which is a cool topic considering GTA 6 probably will be good, just like GTA 5. It will probably live up to its hype. And in the video, he says, so, hey guys, I found this cool thing that might lead to the location of GTA 6. I'm going to show you what it looks like here in a second, but I just wanted to let you guys know it actually might be the location to GTA 6, and it might be the GTA 6 location. I'm going to show you in a minute, but don't worry. But just to clarify, again for the 7th time, this could be the GTA 6 location. Now, it's actually in this little skate park area. You know, it's in the skate park area, the possible location of GTA 6. He drags it on for like 15 minutes, and then the final thing he shows is like this tiny little like scribble of buildings on a wall. Like in a skate park, it's like half cut off. Like, that's not the location of GTA 6. Like, it could be. It might be. Who knows? It doesn't say GTA 6 confirmed in bold letters under it. If it did, that would be cool, but it doesn't. And just like I said, it doesn't make any sense that you'd just say the same thing 24 times, like I'm doing right now. Just an example inside of example, inside of an example, inside of another example. Half these GTA 5 YouTubers, I want to set aflame and throw them into a pit and just let them burn. If anyone were to, if I were to make a GTA 5 YouTube channel and get a whopping 4 views on every video I made, then in every video would be like 4 seconds long, because I'd be like, yeah, you can't go inside the Playboy Mansion, but there is, however, an arc that you can stand on top of if you no-clip through the building. And then I'd end the video. I don't
right now,
understand. GTA 5 live stream. Shut up! GTA 5 live streamers are even worse, because they sit there. They're like, "Oh, look at this! This is the new GTA 5 biker DLC. Let me just spend 800 real life dollars, so that way I can get a few hundred million in
Alright,
GTA
so I think
5.
we're just going to cut it off there with
No, we're not. Hold on.
No, I'm just kidding. You can keep on going. Just release it all. I'm ready.
Okay, the least. Okay, so the GTA 5 live streamers are even worse, because every time a DLC comes out, they like throw out and crap out like 25 parts of a live stream. And like the whole 8 hours they recorded and played, and they just throw it on YouTube with 75 ads. And then they deliberately in the video spend $800 just so they can get the little stuff in GTA Online. And then they're like, oh, look, you can donate money to us so that way you can feed our addiction and make Rockstar even bigger, more colossal of a company than they already are. If you're going to put microtransactions in a game, I could see why they make thousands and hundreds of millions of dollars. But if you're going to put microtransactions in a game, make them cheap. Don't make them like $100 to $300 of stuff, just so that way you can feed them money. Like, it's a good thing to feed them money, considering they might make a better game in the future. But don't just no. Stop. Trevor, put the leash back on. I'm done. I'm already sweating too much.
Okay. So, coming to the conclusion of the live stream, I just want to read you some of the comments that people were, saying while this was happening. So, the first thing was hashtag save FSG official. The next one was let FSG go.
You should.
And the next one is I will save you, FSG. Stay strong. Are you inhumane, undead? FSG lives matter. I will slit my wrists if you don't release FSG. Releasing FSG better be quicker than Internet Explorer. That's why I was dying over here whenever you were right in the middle of it. He's like, no, shut up. I was like, oh gosh. Alright. So it's currently now 1 hour and 4 minutes into the live stream. That's what it says over here for my recording.
Hold on, just
anyway.
1 second. Let me just mark off GTA 5 twat YouTube channels. Hold on. Let me get the mic really close so you can hear me mark it off.
Alright. So that was the first episode of the Undead Socks podcast. This episode was titled Pilot. It is currently, it is 8:26, or I think it's probably 8:30.
Mine says 8:32 because apparently you moved to Asia.
So it's currently 8:32 on a Saturday, October 15, 2016. So yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys so much for coming out and watching the podcast. It really means a lot to both me and FSG official. And just
I'm surprised you stayed.
I'm surprised you stayed. But yeah, just stick around for more and look out for more of these podcasts. I'm probably going to be uploading another Skyrim episode next. But if you got any suggestions, just tell me down in the comments of this live stream or in my last video, like my Roblox video, what I should play next as a new series.
You played Roblox? What?
It's got.
I didn't know you did that.
No, I don't do it regularly. I just did a video on it. Just watch it.
Okay.
It was a game. It was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. But I probably am gonna be making a video making fun of Roblox in the future. Just saying. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming out and watching the live stream or the podcast. Sorry. But yeah. Thank you guys so much, and stick around for more. And you want to say your goodbyes?
Yes. Please stop giving money to GTA 5 YouTubers. Mutes Mike convincingly.
Alright. So, yeah, that's all from us for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, leave a like on this if you want some more. And I'll talk to you guys later. Wait. Check out the Twitter and check out FSG down in the description below. Please go subscribe to him. He really deserves it. So, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Stay undead.